Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a really quick, like 30-minute, if I can do it, practice because I know that right now a lot of us don't have a ton of time for practice. And I know that I usually teach longer practices, usually at least like an hour and 15 minutes. But I really want to make things accessible. And quite honestly, I only have usually about 35, maybe 45 minutes in the morning to practice. So I'll kind of go through my morning ritual practice. This practice will hit every part of our body and kind of stretch everything out and prepare us for our day. 30 minutes also means that Shavasana will be a little bit shorter, and we'll instead do a seated guided meditation with some breath work, just to kind of get us ready for our day and a little bit calmer for whatever it is that gets thrown at us. So let's find our comfortable seat, whatever that might mean to you. And just let your eyes softly close. So remember that just because you don't have a ton of time doesn't mean that you have to rush. There's still plenty of time for practice and plenty of time to get really centered. And if there's nothing else that you do for yourself throughout the day, centering. So get comfortable in your body, start to notice any sensations that you're feeling, any areas of tension. How did you sleep? And kind of whatever we have, big projects for the day, things that we kind of have to accomplish, we let those just be pushed to the side for a moment so that we can really be present in our bodies and in our practice. And we slow our mind down a little bit with our breath. So today we'll do some 3-part breath. So let the palms face the ceiling. Hands rest lightly on your thighs. Lift up nice and tall through the crown of your head. And as you inhale, see if you can fill your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And as you exhale, lower your chest. Hug the ribs, hug the belly. Inhale, fill the belly, the ribs, the chest. And exhale, lower the ribs, the chest, and the belly. And just kind of make these rhythmic movements, filling and emptying the body with breath. And set a small intention for yourself for your practice. And hold that intention in mind throughout the rest of your practice. And my intention for today will be to be as present as possible, on my mat, in my body, with my breath. Let's begin. So softly blink your eyes open. Allow the gaze to focus again. And let's take the hands together at heart center. And just connect to the beating of the heart, feeling it behind the thumbs. And as you inhale, reach the fingertips up, keeping the hands together if possible. And make a big circle down and around, fingertips touch the earth, chin to the chest. Good, and then reverse it, reach fingertips back. Palms together overhead, bring it down to heart center. Good, reverse it, reach up through heart center, down and around, touch the fingertips, chin to the chest. And we'll do it one more time, reach all the way up, down through heart center. And then we'll meet with the fingertips down at the earth, chin to the chest. Relax your shoulder blades, unclench your teeth, and roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. So pausing here for a moment, really let the elbows be soft. Your neck is heavy, there's no tension. Good, return the chin to the chest. And then opposite side, gentle roll, left ear to left shoulder. Good, chin back to the chest. And make your way over to your hands and knees. Find your tabletop shape for your cat and cow. So moving right into whatever practice suits you right away. So if you want to stick with your traditional cow and cat, where we lift the tailbone, lift the heart, and then roll the spine, chin to the chest, you can go with that. For me in the morning, I like to build up a little bit of heat, so I move my knees a little bit wider, and I make some big circles past the wrists and back towards my heels. You might hear some snap, crackle, pops, and that's okay always, as long as there's no pain. And if you are making big circles, give yourself time to pause and reverse them. One direction is usually a little bit tougher than the other, a little less smooth, so you might have to slow down and kind of smooth out the movement. Nice, make your way back to center. Curl your toes under, sit back towards your heels. Reach back to spread your toes out a little bit wider. And just take a moment here to press into your feet. So your hands are still down like a kickstand. We're not quite in child's pose yet, but we're just letting the toes and the soles of the feet open. And then gently sliding forward, child's. Take a breath. And rise to your first downward facing dog. Lift the knees. And either find stillness right away or maybe a couple of pedals to the legs. Just kind of stretching out through the hamstrings. And again, stillness when you're ready. Take a deep breath in. And relax it out. Head, neck, and chest kind of rest. Let's walk the feet up to meet the hands. Find your forward fold. And you might half lift first and then fold all the way in. Soft, bend to your knees. Shake your head out, yes. And no. A little side to side sway with the upper body. And if you need a little extra weight, a little extra traction, feel free to hang on to your elbows. And then let's roll up to standing. So you can use the core strength, or if you need help, walk the hands up. Arrive in your mountain pose. Big toes together, heels to slightly separate. Lift up through the arches of your feet. Soften the knees a bit, no hyperextension, but nice strong thighs. Tuck the tailbone. Hug your belly in towards the spine. Lift through the heart center and relax your shoulders. Maybe a big loop up, back, and down. Long neck, soft jaw, palms are open. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring hands to heart center, connecting. Inhale, reach forward, rising up, 4 rounds, Surya Namaskar. Exhale, float down, forward fold. Relax the knees, relax the upper body. Inhale, look forward, half lift. Exhale, send your left foot back. Back knee comes down, and we sink into the hips to look up. Good, feet together at the back of the mat for plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Heart between the hands, elbows graze the ribs. Slide forward, cobra pose. You can stay low or go a little bit higher. Downward facing dog, dig the toes, lift the seat. Good, left foot steps forward. As always, you can help it as much as you need. Right between the hands, let's sink in, look up. Feet together, forward fold. Rise all the way up. Hands at heart. 3 more times, a little faster. Inhale, rise. Exhale, float down. Inhale, look forward. Right foot steps back. Bring the knee down, look up. Plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, help it if you need to. Left knee down, look up. Feet together. Rise. Hands at heart. Again, go back. Float down. Look forward. Left foot back. Right foot plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot steps. Feet together, fold. Rise. At heart. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Right foot back. Left foot plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward. Feet together. Rise. Back to heart. Return to mountain, take a breath. Nice, reestablish that strong ground. Take the hands together at heart center, connect. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend deep into your knees. Find chair pose with the hands together at the heart. Tuck the tailbone, lift through the heart center, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist the upper body to the right. If possible, you bring the elbow to the outside of the right knee. Good, still bending deep into your knees. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist left side. Pressing down. One more breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold, release. Good, keeping some softness in your knees. Let's take the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers and press the heels of the palms together. Relax head, neck, and chest. Remember, you can always separate your feet just a touch wider. Let the knuckles really relax overhead. Doesn't matter how far they move. One more breath. Good, let's try out some balance. So we're going to transfer the weight into the right foot, and see if we can't lift the left toes just a little bit. And maybe the left toes stay on the ground. Maybe we bring the heel up towards the butt. We're going to try to step it right back to our low lunge. So bring those back toes down and release the hands to frame the foot. If you need to readjust, please feel free. Once you find that low lunge, left hand down, right hand goes up, twist. Good, if you need to bring the back knee down, please honor it. Otherwise, we're kicking through that back heel to really lift and strengthen the glutes. If the top shoulder hurts, right hand can come to right thigh and twist. Good, bring the knee down. Top of the foot goes down. And we rise up through heart center and find our lunge. Good, so any arm position that works for you here. You can stay at heart center. You can bring the hands to interlace and press off the thigh. Maybe you want to rise into your Kali Mudra. Interlacing the fingers, releasing pointer. If that's not quite working for your shoulders, separate the hands. Good, take one more breath here. Nice, hands come down to frame the foot again. We're gonna dig the toes under, lift the knee one more time, and either walk our way up or rise right up to high lunge. Good, hold steady, press through that back heel, take a breath. Inhale, rise and bring that back heel down. Open up the arms to a T, take a breath. Inhale, lengthen your torso. Exhale, bend into warrior two. So your right knee is bent, your right fingertips are reaching forward. Maybe you even lift the toes today. Nice, couple of deep breaths there. Nice, strong warrior. It's okay if you need to back in and out. Good, let's straighten the front leg, release the arms, turn the feet to parallel. So nice and wide with your stance. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lean back. Exhale, fold forward. Release the hands down when you're ready. Remember, if you can't quite touch the earth just yet, block comes in handy, right? You can take that right underneath your hands and stay up a little bit higher. Eventually, your hands, your fingertips come in line with your toes. And let's take one more breath in this forward fold. And then we're going to start to bend into that left knee. Turn the left toes towards the back of the mat. Walk the hands over to frame the foot. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, step the feet together. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and let the knuckles start to fall overhead. Good, relax your head completely, just a breath or two. Nice, now we're going to try that balance again, so transfer the weight to your left foot. See if you can lift those right toes, even just a little bit. Even if they stay touched down, we just kind of lift and lower. Eventually the heel comes to your butt. We're going to try to make our way right back to that low lunge. If you need to release your hands, please do. Right foot kicks back. Fingertips come down. We bring the gaze forward. Once we're settled, right hand plants. Left fingertips rise, twisting open. Good, sink into the hips still, but press through that right foot. Press through the heel. Left hand comes down, and we find Kapyasana. So back knee comes down, top of foot to floor, rise up. Hands can start at heart center again, and then we kind of make our choice. Where do you want to go with the arms? Good, hug your belly in, lift through heart center. Sink in nice and deep, take one more breath. Good, bring the hands down to frame again. Dig the back toes and lift the knee. This time we try for our high lunge. So again, you can walk the hands up if that feels better. Reach the fingertips up to the sky. Pull the shoulders back and down. Engage your core. Good, inhale, lift. Bring the right heel down. 45 degrees or parallel to the mat. And then bend in for warrior two. Good, bend as deep as you can without pain. and still being able to breathe, right? Hips are in a nice straight line. The left knee is kind of pointing out to the left edge. One more breath. Straighten the leg. Turn the toes to parallel, hands to your hips again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Hands release. Relax your head. Take one more breath. Good, this time we're going to make our way over to the right side. So back towards the top of your mat and step it back to downward facing dog. Nice, rock it forward to plank and come down to your knees. And really just let the hands walk back in so that your shoulders and your wrists are in line with each other. You can bring the left hand to the center of the mat and lift the right fingertips, kicking the right foot out. So using the inner edge of your right foot like a kickstand, we find modified Vashisthasana. A couple of things that you can do from here. You can stay. You can try lifting your right foot, pressing through the heel. Or you can try a full Vashisthasana where you kick the left foot out as well. So you're making like a nice straight line. Lift the left hip away from your mat. Good, right hand comes down, same thing. So you transfer the weight to the right hand, right knee comes down, left foot kicks out, left fingertips rise. So again, you can stay here, you can kick that left heel up, or you can kick the right heel out. Make that nice straight line. If this hurts, bring the knee down. Good, back to center. Child's pose. Knees down, press back. Let's say about 3 deep breaths here. Good, let's rise back up, downward facing dog. Let's lift the right toes towards the sky. Reach them up as high as they can go. And then let that hip stretch. So you bend the right knee and let your toes fall over towards the left side. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, rock your right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, reach the toes high. Exhale, twist the knee to the left elbow. Lift the toes high. Knee to the nose, hugging it and hold. Think cat with your backs around the spine. And then kick the toes back up. Bring the foot down. Good, left toes rise, reach them up. Bend the knee, let that hip start to open. Deep breath in. Exhale, rock knee to left elbow. Lift it up. Knee to right elbow. Lift it up. Knee to nose. Hold. Hug the knee in. Good, reach it back up. Release the foot. Take a breath. Good, bring the gaze towards the palms so you can walk or bend the knees, look forward and hop. Half lift to look forward. Exhale to fold. 2 deep breaths.
Take one more breath. Let's take the hands down. Separate the feet out to about mat's distance. Turn the toes out slightly and make your way into Malasana, your squat pose. So a little side to side movement. Back in and out a few times. Hands to heart center when you're ready. If you can't make your way all the way down, your block comes in handy here as well. You can stick it right underneath your butt. Close your eyes, a couple of deep breaths. Release the hands slowly, take the hands behind. Moving the block to the side if you had it. And extend the legs, give them a nice shake out. Some nice loose fists. And we go right from there into our inversion practice. So I'm going to go ahead and take a shoulder stand. Remember that legs up the wall is always a good option, especially if you have something that you could put your butt right up against and swing the legs up. For example, nice couch. Couch is actually my favorite thing to use, especially if you're not used to this pose. If your legs get tired or start to tremble, you can bend and release your feet. If you're going for shoulder stand, you can follow along with me. So center of the mat, your toes reach up, hands are alongside you. Shoulders, we give a little roll under. Neck is nice and long. Your chin is just very slightly lifted. We swing the toes up. Hands come to the lower back. Flatten the hands. And then if you can, close your eyes. Good, get quiet, get still. If you have plow pose and you want to take it, the toes come down behind the head. If they touch down, you can release your hands from your lower back. Maybe you interlace your fingers. If you were in shoulder stand, flatten your hands as you slowly roll down. We come to bring the seat to the hands, or at least right alongside the hands. And as the toes come down, you come to your half-seated space. Pointing the toes, we inhale, lengthen the heart center, and exhale, tip the head back. If you were in legs up the wall, you can come into your fish pose or you can stay right where you were. Relax your jaw, eyes are open. Press into the elbows, bring the chin to the chest, and slowly lower down. Bend the knees, bring them down to the soles of the feet to the earth. Shift both of your hips to the left side. Twist your knees to the right side. Let the arms fall where they're comfortable. So your right hand might be on that top leg, your left arm might be resting, or maybe out to the side. If your neck is free of pain, you can look over that left shoulder. Otherwise, the gaze is up to the sky. But slowly return to center. Press into your feet to swing the hips to the right side and knees to the left side. Good. Return the knees to center. Shift your hips back to the middle and bring the knees in for the great hug. Wrap the arms around and squeeze. Nice. You might rock your way up to your comfortable seat. However you need to get up there is perfectly fine by me. And we'll find that comfortable seat and maybe support ourselves with a block or a pillow underneath us. And again, in lieu of our Shavasana, we'll work with some guided breath today. So just allow yourself a moment to slow down. And maybe you reverse the way that you cross your legs. Close your eyes. And just feel all of the work that you've done in your body in such a short amount of time. Relax your shoulders. Relax your seat, your hips, your knees. Uncurl your toes. Unclench your jaw. With your left hand, you form Jnana Mudra. So your pointer and your thumb come together. Back of the hand rests on the thigh. Right hand, we form Vishnu Mudra. So we make a fist, release the last two fingers and your thumb. So your middle finger and your pointer will be in towards your palm. Relax your elbows. Take a deep breath. Sigh it out. Close your right nostril with your thumb. Breathe in through the left. Close both. Release your thumb. Breathe out through the right. Inhale, right side. Close it off. Release the left and breathe out. Inhale, left. Close both. Release the right. Breathe out. Inhale, right. Switch. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Two more rounds.
Breathing out the left side to end. Release your right hand. Let the hands be relaxed, palms to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And bring your hands together at heart. Connect to the intention you set for your practice. Bring the thumbs to the third eye, bowing forward. As always, I thank you for your efforts, for spending a little bit of time on yourself, your intentions, and your practice. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.